I have 3 active kids in gymnastics and competitive baseball, and so as a family we drink green smoothies almost every day just for general health and well-being and to maintain our active lifestyle. I love to cook, so I try to put together recipes that are not only healthy but also delicious. So here's my green smoothie tips for 101, and this is my list of must-haves. Number 1, you have to have a great blender. I suggest starting your quest to wellness with green smoothies by just using the blender that you have. That's the way I started. I think it's a great way to decide if you're really committed. If you love green smoothies and you feel the benefits in yourself and you see them in your family, then invest in a great blender. I have a Blend Tech, but you can also get a Vitamix or other similar brands, and these are the same blenders, same technology that is in your local smoothie shop, and you will really recognize the difference in the consistency of your smoothie. But don't commit to that until you're sure that you're going to drink these on a regular basis, as they can run upwards of $300 to $400. You've got to have some great fresh seasonal fruits, or frozen fruits are also a great choice. Frozen is picked at the peak of freshness, and so when they're frozen you really get the best nutritional value. But if you have some good seasonal peaches or strawberries, feel free to use those as well. I put a banana in almost all of my smoothies. I think it gives it a great creamy consistency, but it also is packed with nutrients. You need to have a liquid of some sort. I generally use half sugar juices or light juices, as long as they're real juice. And then I also use water. But you could also use skim milk if you wanted to make it more like a milkshake. You also can add protein powder or tofu. This is certainly optional, but there have been times where I've wanted to add a little protein, and so I've used some tofu, or friends of mine use protein powders as well. And then of course you need the green. I think spinach is the best choice. It's the most healthy, it's readily available, you can buy it in bulk at warehouse stores. It's a great power pack of nutrients, but you could also use kale or watercress, as long as it's a green leaf that has high nutritional value. Try to avoid iceberg lettuce or things of that nature, as they're mostly water and really don't contain much nutritional value. You can also use the tops of vegetables. If I'm cooking some vegetables, roasting some vegetables for dinner, I'll often cut off the tops and save those and then throw those into my green smoothies. I have some tops of some beets from our garden, and so I've kept those around and I'm adding those to my smoothies as well. So those are the basic things that you'll need for your smoothie. As an example today, I'm going to show you the things that go into our mango peach smoothie. We do this one quite often. This is probably the most popular one that we use in our family. So of course, as I said, I start off with 1 banana. Bananas are great, but sometimes they do go ripe a little too quickly. So just as a reminder, if you've bought a bunch of bananas and you haven't been able to use them, just peel them and put them in a freezer bag, put them in the freezer, and then they don't go to waste. You can pull it out, throw it in your blender, and you've got your banana. After the banana, then I go ahead and add 1 cup of fruit. I'm just using frozen mangoes and peaches from my local grocer. I add a cup of water, and then also a cup of half sugar mango juice. There's lots of options in your grocery store, so just look for those. And then also there's a scoop of protein powder, and then 3 cups of spinach. So I know that looks like a lot of spinach, but when you cram that down into your blender and blend it all together, you'll get a beautiful creamy consistency that is absolutely delicious. This particular recipe makes about 40 ounces, which seems like a lot, But I have 5 people in my family, and I drink them, my husband drinks them, and my kids drink them as well, almost on a daily basis. Keep in mind with green smoothies that you want them as nutritious as possible. So if you make a green smoothie, try to consume it within about a half an hour. There are times where I'm not able to finish the entire container of smoothie, so make sure that you put that in the fridge right away. Keep it nice and cool, since there are things in there that can cause problems if they're not kept cold. And then also, I would say within 24 hours you should consume it. If you haven't consumed it within that amount of time, the nutritional value is probably about gone, and it's better just to start over. So just to show you what this looks like, this is one that I've made earlier from the recipe that I just went over. And look at that beautiful color. You know that you're getting helpful benefits from this green smoothie. I hope that you'll make green smoothies every day. I hope that you'll find a way to work them into your family's menu, and that you'll recognize the difference, and that you'll feel the benefits from them inside and out.